worm. I said, okay, let me buzz this girl on whether not the same worm they did. Lo and behold, when I buzzed the boy, I started seeing worm that is alive.
Imagine busting what you thought was a boil on your baby's face and a worm jumps out. What would you do?
Oh my
The condition you just saw in that video is called cutaneous myiasis, and it is caused by a fly called tumble fly. It is found in dirty environments, damp environments, especially environments where you see humans and animals peeing and just defecating around. That type of environment is where you find this particular fly that I'm talking about. This is what the fly looks like. It's not like this fly will enter the body and start producing the worm. Oh, no. The female fly actually likes to lay eggs on damp clothes, soils, beddings, towels, diaper, especially if they smell of urine or sweat. You know, in some areas, people spread their clothes on soil, on the floor, on feet. In that type of environment, the fly can lay eggs on such clothes. And in some places too, maybe the child wheezes on the bed and they decide to spread it outside. You see the smell of urine and sweat can attract the female flies, and you know what they do? They begin to lay eggs on these beddings, on towels or clothes, even clothes on the line. The moment they are damp, these flies can lay eggs on them. So when a baby or an adult wears these clothes, the eggs get in contact with the skin and arches. When it arches, it releases the larva, which burrows into the skin and begins to show symptoms like we saw in that video. So the symptoms usually start as a painful swelling, which looks like a boil. If you look at the swelling, it might have an opening on it. This is for the larva to be able to breathe. So if you begin to see something like a boil on your baby's skin and it is in more than one place, please begin to suspect cutaneous myiasis. Now to treatment. You know, the first thing that will come to anybody's mind when they see this is to squeeze it. Please do not squeeze it. When you squeeze it, it can rupture or push the larva deeper, which can lead to the spread of infection. Some people will say put palm oil. Me, I would advise put petroleum jelly like Vaseline, which would like suffocate the larva and it would come out itself. But better still, just take the child to the hospital for medical removal. Also, they can give some antibiotics to prevent secondary infection. That is why it is better to go to the hospital. In case you are wondering, so how do I prevent this? We always spread our clothes outside. We always spread our clothes on the feet. We do this, we do that. The first thing is to keep your environment clean. I already told you these flies like dirty environments. Then the next thing is ensure your clothes dry properly before you pack them inside. I know you say, but we are in rainy season now. How do we dry our clothes? If your clothes are not properly dried, please iron them. The heat would kill the eggs. Best thing to do is when you iron these clothes, turn them inside out. You know, it's actually the inside that will touch the baby's skin. And if you have to spread your baby's beddings or the towel outside, ensure there is sunlight that is strong enough to dry the beddings and the towel.